Hello everyone, this is Anupam Pushkar and welcome to VPower. This is part 2 of our generative AI. In the previous video of part 1, we have deployed our OpenAI in our Azure portal, and following to that series, in this part we are going to configure our OpenAI. In this video, we are going to use a use case example where I'm using homeopath, which is a medical science, which we will see at a later stage, as a use case where my users are going to use my chatbot and trying to ask some questions with the chatbot, and it should be able to answer it referencing any of the document or any of the use case which is already available as my knowledge base in a particular place where all the data are kept in a form of a storage account, which we have used as a part of this demo. Or you can also have your cognitive search integrated and then have indexing there, and then your OpenAI can fetch the information from there as well. Now, without much do and delay, we will directly jump to our demo and we will use the same deployment what we have done in my previous video of part 1. If you have not seen, guys, please go and see the part 1. It's a very basic and simple deployment, just a 4-minute video, and you can then come to the part 2 if you have not seen it. Now quickly jumping into my OpenAI Studio. So once we click on OpenAI Studio, it will get redirected. We'll quickly go to deployments. Now before that, just to understand homeopathy, you can see the image on the right side. It's like a small white balls, and then medicines are added to it, and it's kind of a medical science, guys. People use it, and it's quite old medical science technologies, but nevertheless, we'll just use this as an example, right? So for our deployment, we are going to use ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo. There are multiple type. The model version, I'm going to use it default with an auto update to default. Will deploy it. It take couples of seconds to finish this deployment. Once you click on homeopath, we can see my success. Yes, the deployment status is success. Now we'll quickly go back to chat. In the chat, you will see there is an option called add your data. It's in a preview state, but again that option is available, which make our life quite simple and easy. In the data source, you have Azure Blob Storage. You can directly add your cognitive search, but I'm going to use Azure Blob Storage. And what I have done is, in that particular blob storage, I have kept all my files which is relevant to my chatbot. So we can quickly go to the storage account. It was an existing storage account. I don't want it to create additionally. So I have created one container and I have uploaded. You can see there are 2 files. In the basic guide to homeopath, once you see, there are a lot of frequently asked questions and there are answers to it. Now, based on these questions and answer, my ChatGPT 3.5 understand it, create indexing, and then use it. So now let me quickly select my storage account. Now OpenAI. Let me give the indexing name homeopath, since I have already created a homeopath previously for the testing purpose, so that's what it's giving. Let me give 001, and you can do this as indexing schedule like 1 hour or however you need it. In my case, I'll just do it once. Click on next after acknowledging it. Now there are 2 types, keyword and semantic. So keyword is like exact keyword it will search, and based on that it will give whatever the keyword matches, and semantic is like the equivalent to it or a similar name to it. Based on that, it create and make a search for it. We'll click next. We'll review our configuration, save and close. Now this takes a time for processing the data. Now it takes a while to generate the data. Now this is a question which I'm going to ask, guys. I've just written it for my search purposes. Now, well, I wanted to show you one more thing, is that you need to go to your cognitive search, indexing. No, I think we need to go to semantic search. In the semantic search, you can see there is a plan. Now I have choose my free plan, in which you get like 100 requests, sorry, 1000 requests per month, right? And it's still in the previous state. You have a paid option, but in my use case, I'm just going to use this, my free option. Okay, my deployment is also complete. Now you can see there is a slight warning, but it's fine, we can do that. Now let's paste our question, right? Once you paste your question, it will take a while to give you the answer, but yes, in a couple of seconds I got my answer. Guys, the most important part here is the two references. The references are coming from the same document which we have uploaded to my storage account, but it is not just a sentence which it copy paste, but basically it combined, two part of my document, where exactly this question is, was there. You can see that it is like, does not give you a straightforward answer of like to like, but it also do its intelligence in the background and then give you the response to it. So again, as I said, we need to make sure that we have our own business case, use case, and we build top of it. You have a lot of data inside it, learning, you can just use it. Now next part which we are going to see is about deploy. You can deploy on a new web app for your chatbot. You can directly access your chatbot, or you can also publish it. Now this option is to export the setup. You can export it in your JSON format and again reuse it. The next is your view source code. You can even make an API call. I think you would have seen one part in the first where there are keys available. So you can make an API call and you can use the chatbot. So there are already pre-written codes available. You can use in C# and other languages also. Now that's it guys for this video, and hope if you have any question, please leave the comment. We'll meet on the next video. Thank you.